Women's wellness is changing drastically. There are 7 new types of wellness for women that you guys need to know now. So stay tuned because I'm about to go into all the details. Hello everybody, welcome back to Glowavel. Today we have a really interesting new topic, something that's been evolving for quite some time now, but the idea of wellness for women has been evolving over the past couple of years with the new phrases like self-care, self-love, reflect on how we can take care of ourselves as women. I'm about to break down 7 brand new ideas about wellness. Wellness is constantly evolving. The idea of it is changing, the world is changing, the way we take care of ourselves is changing every single moment. So these are the most updated versions of how you can take care of yourself, what wellness truly means. First, we're going to delve into the language of wellness words. What that actually means is that the way that you speak to yourself is vital to the way that you feel about yourself. So choosing a language that reflects the way that you should be feeling about yourself or the way that you're striving to feel about yourself is the most important thing. What you speak is what you will receive. I give an example that says if you think that something is too hard for you, tell yourself that it was meant for you and watch the perspective change. Watch how your mentality changes. Watch how your perspective changes on the situation. You'll start learning that things are actually meant to be lessons as opposed to things that you perceive that are actually bad for you. Really interesting take. Since I've been doing that, I felt like my whole perspective changed. I wasn't really feeling down for myself anymore. In bad situations, I always learn to see the learning lesson in it. It's a very helpful, fresh perspective. But let's go into some wellness words. But these are my choice wellness words that I think that you can incorporate every single day. Exchange them for words that are derogative, negative, that you don't feel proud of yourself for saying about yourself. Be very careful what you say about yourself. Try the words achievable, intentional, mindful, manifest, capable, grateful, possible, deserve, thankful, and embrace. See, don't you feel better already? The next one is something that I hold very personal to me. I've been studying this method for about a couple of years now. I wouldn't say I'm an expert, but since I've been delving into this world, I feel like I've come closer to myself, and it is incorporating Ayurveda into your life. I really hope I'm saying that correctly because I want to say that a couple of times, but a lot of my teachers have been saying that to me, so I'm a little bit more confident now. If you're unfamiliar with what Ayurveda is, this is an ancient Indian method that has been used to holistically care for the body and mind. But in the practice, it mentions 5 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, air. These elements create the dosha theory. If you're not familiar with the dosha theory, there are 3 separate doshas: Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Again, I'm really hoping I'm saying these correctly. I know English and Spanish, so I'm really doing my best here. But it's a really interesting thing to incorporate Ayurveda into your life for wellness due to the fact that it is very holistic. This practice uses a lot of herbs. It uses forms like meditation, yoga, and it's very rational thinking too. So I went to a teacher who has studied Ayurveda for over 10 years, and she's absolutely wonderful. I can link her below if you guys are in the LA area. But when she assessed me, she basically said to me that I have a lot of fire inside of me, which I definitely don't disagree with, and that she would categorize me with Pitta. So with these different doshas, Pitta controls fire and water, Vata controls air and space, and Kapha controls earth and water. Now, if you really understand this, you know that those elements actually balance each other. If my dosha is Pitta, that means that I need something to cool the fire down. So what my teacher told me is to incorporate foods that are very calming, like cucumber, low acidic foods, slow movements, yoga. And ever since I started incorporating that in my life, I feel a balance and a peace, a genuine peace. That is when I become calm, which is really interesting because each of these doshas has characteristics that really resemble you. So if you want to learn a little bit more about Ayurveda, I have a complete breakdown on my blog, which I will link below in the description. If you want to learn what your dosha is, if you want to try and figure out if you can objectively view yourself and figure out what you are, which dosha you are, my blog will be very helpful to you. And research your dosha a little bit. That will give you the ability to find balance for you, give you answers to be able to find the rhythm for yourself. Ayurveda is becoming something that is very popular. Eastern medicine, Eastern culture, Eastern practices, there's some truth to it. Sometimes you don't need medicine. Sometimes you just need tradition. Next is herbs. We're going further into the holistic route now. And herbs is something that you should incorporate always. The benefits, the nutrients, the vitamins that you can obtain from herbs. I've delved into the herbs life, you guys, and I am absolutely amazed at what it can do to my body. I'm about to give you 3 herbs that have not gotten me sick once this year. Not once. There are 3 herbs that I would love for you guys to try. Please, of course, consult with your physician before you start anything new. These are very safe to use year-round. The first is spearmint. Since adding spearmint to my teas in the morning, the effects on it are incredible. It is hormone balancing. It is great for my digestion. And if you know, immunity lies in the stomach because of all the bacteria that's in the stomach. The first thing you want in your stomach when you wake up in the morning is something to be very helpful with your digestion. And because the immune system lies in the stomach, that should be something you focus on as soon as you wake up. It's very high in antioxidants, and I'm going to say it again, you guys, it is a naturally balances hormones. I mean, who doesn't want that? Second is nettle leaf. Nettle leaf has been very interesting to me because I've noticed a lot of inflammation in my body has gone down significantly, which is one of the primary focuses of nettle leaf. It also relaxes the heart, which is able to therefore lower blood pressure. So when you're incorporating spearmint and nettle leaf together, now you have your stomach and the relaxation of your body. It is also high in calcium, magnesium, and potassium, so you're getting a lot of minerals. Now we're starting to cover all of our bases here. And last but not least, my absolute favorite is mullein. Mullein was something that I did a lot of research on during the cold season, hence why I have not gotten a cold all year long. I can vouch that I have not gotten sick once this year. I have drank these 3 herbs together every single morning, and I can guarantee you guys your immune system will just skyrocket. So the really wonderful thing about mullein is that it's great for respiratory illnesses, it's great for respiratory health, it's incredible to use for preventative measures. Hence, I never got sick this year. Everybody was coughing, everybody was having like bronchitis and all of this stuff, and I drank mullein and I did not get any of that. It's an incredible herb. It's helpful with preventing asthma, colds, cough, bronchitis. It is also a natural expectorant, and not only is it anti-inflammatory, but it is antibacterial as well. So herbs is something that you should definitely consider and research and incorporate in whatever way that you can. Do a little bit of reading and find out what herbs could be beneficial for you and what your body needs. Next, I'm going to talk about honoring your body. As a woman, we go through many hormonal changes, not even throughout the month or the years, throughout the day. How many hormonal shifts is crazy to even think about. So when I talk about honoring your body, I want you to set the intention to recognize the hard work that your body does for you to be able to achieve, live, reach your goals, feel your passion, create memories, get you up in the morning to be able to do what you love, allow you to see and hear the information that I'm giving you now. Honor your body and all the hard work it does. It's easy to compare. It's easy to say negative things about yourself, but the hard work, the stuff that makes life is a pursuit to be better, is a pursuit to understand, is a pursuit to learn, to love, to care, and you cannot do that without your body. So next we're gonna talk about passions. Passions is something that I love to incorporate for my personal wellness. Adding a passion in your life just gives you that balance between your life and to be able to find something and motivate yourself mentally, to look forward to motivate yourself, to have something for yourself separate of everything else, and to show up for yourself. And I know some of us may be a little bit shy. It took me quite some time to be able to go do some of my passions by myself, but once I learned to be able to step out of my comfort zones, it was really rewarding to meet new people, to be able to feel accomplished that I actually did something that I was wanting to do. Whatever it is that you have in your mind, pursue that passion. And the easiest advice that I can give you is find it, book it, and show up. No matter the day, no matter the excuse, just do it once. Or find something else. If you don't like it the first time that you go, find something else. But passions are crucial for wellness. Just for the fact of having something for yourself to be able to look forward to, something different. A really incredible quote that I want to share with you guys by Dr. Joe Dispenza is he said that brain cells that fire together wire together. If you keep doing the same things, if you don't do anything new, if you do not allow any change within your life to try anything new, you will not be able to learn and you will not be able to create new neural pathways in the brain. Hence, you will be the same forever. He brings up an incredible theory that states if the brain cells are consistently wiring together, they're never changing, so the body is in autopilot, meaning that the body is controlling you and not your mind. I don't want my body to control me. I want to be able to have thoughts, to be able to create ideas, and be able to accomplish them with the impression that I am in control and that I'm not repeating the same patterns and it's like a muscle memory to my body. That scares me. To be able to be so repetitive and not try anything new, to allow my body to be in control of my life, no way. I'm going to put myself out of my comfort zone and I'm going to try something new. If I'm gonna try something new, why not do it with passions? I win either way. I'm growing and I'm gonna do something that I've always wanted to do. There's a balance to that. Passions allow you to be motivated in your other mundane tasks in life just by simply looking forward to the next thing to get to your passions. You have to sprinkle them in between your life. So next is limiting caffeine. I know there are so many coffee lovers in here. I used to be a coffee lover. Although I stopped drinking coffee about maybe 4 years ago, I realized how dependent on it I was. I realized that it was actually the cause of my migraines due to dehydration. It's something that is extremely limiting to me just because I don't think that humans deserve to be dependent on anything. I don't think that many realize that coffee can be an addiction, and if it's something that energizes you, awesome. I'm gonna give you the information that you might have not known that you needed. But if you weren't aware, caffeine reduces cerebral function in the brain by 30% immediately upon taking a drink of coffee. Limiting caffeine can even increase long-term memory, reduce anxiety, and also reduce blood pressure. I have actually witnessed somebody take their blood pressure before they drink coffee, drink a sip of coffee, and watch that blood pressure just skyrocket, right? Not even within 5 minutes. It is incredible how quickly caffeine is absorbed in the body and creates changes in the body. It is actually instant that the gray matter in the brain reduces by 30%. So consider weaning off a little bit. Consider just maybe doing half a cup less a day, slowly. The changes that it does to the brain have addictive characteristics. I would very highly suggest to wean off of coffee the way that I did it. I was drinking 2 espressos a day, then I went to 1, then I went to 2 cups of coffee, 1 cup of coffee, half a cup, then I chose black tea, green tea, and then I went as low as possible until I was completely off. You really do need to be careful with caffeine. Make sure you are doing it slowly and at your own pace. Lastly, I feel like this is such great advice, but create a board of directors for your life. What do most successful businesses have? They have advisors. Why not have that for yourself? Why not create that accountability for yourself to be able to ask people to seek an opinion? There are many different avenues that you can do this. There's not a specific set of people that you should have in your life to be your advisors. I'll give you guys a couple of suggestions. Someone that is advising you with your mental health, spiritual health, financial health, business, relationship, physical, and general education. To be able to have overall wellness, we need to also be aware that we're on track with the things that we're trying to pursue. So with that, sometimes we need accountability. That doesn't necessarily mean that you need to take everybody's advice, but to be able to be objective, to learn, to take criticism, and to be able to implement them in your life in some way, that's growth. That's wellness. That's evolving into your next self. Most successful people are able to listen to criticism. It's what you do afterwards that matters. That is the update on the 7 types of wellness for women that you needed to know now. I really hope this helps you guys. I want to see this in your lives. I want to see them implemented. I want to see you guys become the better versions of yourself. You are capable. You are smart. You are intelligent. You are a woman, and you can do whatever you want. Wellness isn't about escaping to something. Wellness means that you incorporate it in your life all the time so you don't have to escape. So you don't have to leave your life, and you can live with an abundance and balance of peace and wellness and health. When you do these small things and you put them in your life and you sprinkle them all over, it's going to create a whole life of wellness and fulfillment for you. So I hope you guys really like this video. Please let me know in the comments what you guys think, what other topics you guys would like me to talk about. And be sure to read this article for all of the details on this blog. Everything is incorporated, even the section on Ayurveda. So if you're curious and you want more detail, go ahead and read that. Other than that, I am so thankful that you guys were watching. I'm so thankful that you guys are here. Thank you so much. And from all of us at Glowavel, I hope you guys have a great day.